Welcome on back to the deeper dive. It is Luke, and I hope you are all having a great day. Today, I have some very exciting stuff that I found along the lines of Velo and CP Group, and we can get right into things with this video. I do want to thank you all for the support that I have received in the last few videos. I plan to post all of November, so stay tuned because I have a bunch of content to come out. And on that topic, if you're interested in getting Velo, the top link in my description is the broker that I personally use to exchange cryptocurrency. So check that out if you want to. Now, getting into things, I want to talk about CP Group, which mainly runs Velo, and they are the main backers of Velo and Lightnet. And you can see them here on the Velo page as investors. They're the first ones listed. Now, let's get into this article back from 2021 about CP Group's digital future. Starting off here, we can see they say, speaking exclusively to the Bangkok Post, the chief executive of CP and chairman of the board of True Corporation said CP has been a tech adopter for a long time as the group is aware of the changing business landscape. We set a goal since I was appointed chief executive that we would become a tech company despite doubts among outsiders as to why this agriculture and retail-based firm wants to become a tech-driven company. He says in the next 2 decades, we will see a new landscape of tech competition. And I want to remind you guys, we are already headed into this time period. We have 3 years since this post was made, so we are already making a dent in that time period. He says the capability of the country and corporates will be judged by technology and innovation, and those who lack advancements will fail in the competition, which is what we see going on with Velo Labs. Now, that's why I wanted to show you guys this, and you will see how he words this. CP is now focused on logistics, financial services, renewable energy, and blockchain as its new pathways. And let's keep in mind that Stellar is one of the most energy-friendly blockchains there is. So we see that advancement already going on. We also have Velo working on that energy bank, if you guys remember, for the batteries, which we have yet to see any developments on, but that is in that very similar sector. So I'm not surprised to see them talk about that in the past and then be attacking it how we have seen. He says in the future, people will undergo genetic tests as part of their health checks and monitoring instead of blood tests. This is confidential data that can be put in blockchain, which can ensure better security. So I don't feel surprised to see them building their own blockchain system. And is this something that we will see Lightnet tap onto? Very possible. Regarding cryptocurrencies, he said that CP aims to roll out its own asset-backed cryptocurrency for use in its ecosystem, particularly procurement, supply chain, and all forms of remittance, even payroll for employees. If CP can coordinate with partners who have a large enough ecosystem, this cryptocurrency will have more potential, which is exactly what we have been talking about, and I have been putting together for you guys on a silver platter across all of these videos. And it is so exciting to see this in an article directly from CP. He said, we will use a smart contract or blockchain and seek secure tools for remittance. Lightnet and Velo are literally doing that. He says that the cryptocurrency will come with the smart features where remittance can be adjusted automatically as part of incentives, including performance, quality of products, and compliance, which think about 7-Eleven and Orbit and the OmniPoints app, how it has incentives to use the network in which you can claim loyalty points that are then incentivized for you to use Velo and its ecosystem. So they are already building upon what they have been talking about 3 years ago. He says blockchain is imperative for CP and its massive supply chain system. He then goes on to say e-wallets can be embedded with blockchain technology that could help strengthen financial security, which is the topic of today's talk. Now, looking at what the IMF said, the International Monetary Fund, we can see a figure representing the mobile wallet market shares and size of digital payments in 6 Asian countries in 2020. You can see in Thailand, True Money, which is owned by CP Group, had a 53% market share. Now think about that. This is a e-wallet. What is Velo Labs launching with Orbit? A DeFi e-wallet. So CP Group, arguably in Thailand, has the best experience in making an e-wallet. And that is something that gives me a lot of confidence in the project, especially going off of what he said. We can also see here all of True Money's merchants. They have roughly 390. You can see 7-Eleven, just like how we know OmniPoints with Orbit has 7-Eleven already on it for vouchers. And on that note, we know back in February, Velo announced that they have a leading point of sales network to enable crypto payments for over 100,000 merchants, which is crazy and very, very exciting. I am so excited to see how Velo approaches all of this in the coming months and how big the network truly can be. We also had this today from Josh J100X on X. Check him out. He posts great Velo content. And we had Binance stacking more and more Velo. You can see they broke their previous all-time high of stacking that they had then dipped from when they announced the Velo Thai bot pair listing. I believe they sent some Velo to a different chain, but we can see they have now broke 275 million Velo at over $3.2 million. So that gives me a lot of confidence in what they are doing. I also wanted to show you guys this from EveryNet. If you have never checked out EveryNet, they had a merger with Velo, and Velo now operates EveryNet. But you can see their partner network. There we have Stellar in the United States. And you can see if you click on Tokyo, we have 7bank and so on. You can click on all of these. So I recommend checking this out. There is CP Group in Bangkok, but it's very cool to, click around with something interactive and be able to actually see what is going on with a project. So I wanted to show you guys this article, and he also mentions carbon neutrality and how they have to buy carbon credits, which is part of another project that I have spoke about with Chia that has carbon credits on their chain. So I recommend you check that out as well. I do have to say I'm not a financial advisor, and all these opinions expressed by me are not financial advice, just my opinion. But how can you not be bullish on this project? I mean, they have such big stuff going on. Their ties are massive. True Money's huge in Thailand, 53% of the market share in 2020, and how they were talking about different blockchain initiatives and how they will be an adopter in this space. It's clear where the future is headed. Now, I'm very excited, especially with Binance continuing to stack up. Expect big things, guys. Delay the instant gratification because it doesn't come overnight. Give it a few months and you will see that you are in the right spot. I hope you guys learned something today and were able to take something from this. I think it's crazy to see all of their merchants all put onto a list, and this is on True Money's site if you want to check that out. But I think if you've been following me and you're listening, you know exactly where things are headed. Let me know what you think about any of this. I think it was very good to see what he said from CP Group and the expectations that we can have across these next 20 years. Like he said, we are going to go into a much very different time, just like how if you look back 25-30 years ago, the internet was much different. Now you are listening to me on a website where I can post videos, and things have advanced so much. Don't undermine blockchain, because there are so many advancements that are still going to be made and still are going to be extremely big. Tokenization, we've seen, I've made a past few videos about it, absolutely huge. There is so much going on. I hope you all enjoyed. Have a great day. Smash the like button, subscribe. I'll talk to you guys in the video tomorrow. I'm going to keep it up all month if possible. Peace out.